All right, for the new year, I've been saying this, we've been doing it, I've been feeling better about it. Instead of New Year's resolutions, we are forgiving figures in Philly sports history, trying to bring some of that good karma to our teams in 2025. It's going to be a big year for our teams, one way or the other. So let's try to make it as positive as possible. And today, excuse me, we are forgiving Mike Mamula. Yes, Mike Mamula was the seventh pick in the first round of the 1995 NFL Draft, and probably best known for playing the system. He went into the draft focusing strictly on the combine skills in a time where analytics really were in its infant stages, but he crushed the draft combine, focusing specifically on those exercises and greatly improved his draft stock. Had a decent career at Boston College. I believe he's in the Boston College Sports Hall of Fame. But he did enough in the combine to convince the Eagles to trade up from number 12 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get that seventh pick to take Mamula. Adding insult to injury, though, the Bucs took, with that 12th pick, Warren Sapp, who was falling down the board due to some failed drug tests near the end of his career there in Miami, and then parlayed the two picks that the Eagles traded them to get up to number 7 to get back into the first round and draft Derek Brooks. So that really was strike one against Mamula. But I'm here to tell you, it's not his fault. It is not Mike Mamula's fault. He is who he is, like we said with Joe, like we said with some of these other guys. He is who he is. It's not his fault the front office overvalued him. And obviously, coming in as the 7th pick, you expect it to be a difference maker on the defense. Mike Mamula was not a difference maker. However, I'm here to tell you, he had a solid career. Played 5 years, missed one full season with injury, but in 5 years had 31 and a half career sacks. Not too bad. Injuries cut his career short, and unfortunately for him, he was really associated with those Ray Rhodes teams. And unfortunately, they were a second-tier team the entire time Ray Rhodes was here. Yes, they were a playoff team, but they were a second-tier team. Maybe some of that had to do with them overvaluing Mamula. I don't know, but I forgive you, Mike Mamula. It is not your fault the Eagles took you at 7. It is not your fault you figured out a glitch in the matrix and were able to play the system and improve your draft stock, get some of that money, and the Eagles passed up on passed up on drafting Warren Sapp, and also passed up on Derek Brooks, who, ironically enough, those two guys would come back to haunt the Eagles in 2002. So Mike Mamula, I forgive you. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong here. You just are who you are. You scored a 29 out of 30 on the Wonderlic test, and this shows that you were smart. You figured out, I do well in these combine exercises. I'm going to get drafted high. I'm going to get paid. So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at the front office, but don't be mad. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Mike Mamula, I forgive you. That weight has finally been lifted off my shoulders. I've been holding on to that for a while. Hopefully that will bring us good karma. But Mike Mamula, we forgive you.